Good morning, Bloodshed Survivor. You got Baby Air here for another Shirtless Confessional. Excuse the crazy bedhead. Probably gonna actually get a haircut today. But you guys aren't here for that. You're here for the boat talk. And let me just run it down really quickly. So Typo made an alliance chat with me, Bobby, and Greep and himself called the Scramblers, which was supposed to be all the people that worked on the word scramble because we all got along pretty well in when we were doing the word unscramble challenge. And then also we were all pretty much the most active talkers yesterday. So he made that alliance chat, which I felt was like, this is pretty good. And as if you saw in my confessional earlier from yesterday, yeah, I think it was yesterday before the challenge result was posted. If you saw my confessional, I wanted Quacks, Fungus, or Dash Dude to go. No, Quacks or Fungus. I actually didn't really want Dash Dude to go. But yeah, Quacks or Fungus. If Dash Dude had to go, Dash Dude. And they make a chat, and they were like, yeah, I'm not, we're talking about the vote, but everyone's like, oh yeah, I'm not really feeling Fungus. I'm not feeling Quacks at all either. If I had to go, I'd say I'd slightly lean Fungus. I was like, okay, we probably need a fifth vote. So I went to talk to Zoe, and hold up, Greep is texting me. I actually have to reply to this really quickly. Okay, Greep is lying to me. Shit, I'm gonna have to re-record this later. Okay, so basically, short version, before I go. Yeah, Typo said he was leaning Fungus, and yeah, Typo, Bobby, Greep all kind of threw out Fungus and Quack's name. They both threw out both names. And I was like, we're gonna need a fifth vote. Someone's like, hey, should somebody talk to Zoe? I was like, okay, I'll talk to Zoe. I said, hey, Zoe, do you want to vote one of Fungus or Quack? She said, if we had to pick, I'd pick Quacks. I'd come into the chat and say, hey, Zoe's open for Quacks. Do we want to use Zoe's vote for Quacks, or do we want to try to get somebody else for Fungus? I actually didn't phrase it like that. I just said, Zoe's in for Quacks. Does that sound good? I'm realizing that was like a huge mistake, and I probably should have said, or should we do Fungus? Because I've been getting, but everyone like agreed. Everyone agreed like, yeah, Quacks is good, Quacks is good. And Fungus even agreed Quacks is good. So we should have at least six, and probably Dash Dude on Quacks, and 7-1 for Quacks, easy. However, I got a really weird response from Typo yesterday. I was paranoid after that because I reread it, and I was like, oh, I phrased that kind of weirdly and just saying, hey, we should get Quacks. Like, because it wasn't really me deciding that we should get Quacks. It was more so just like, hey, we have this vote for Quacks. If we want, we could do something else otherwise. But I'm realizing in a group chat, it's really hard to present a different opinion ever. And so I DM'd Bobby, Typo, and Greep individually about that. And Typo gave me a super weird response, like very shady, very much so blowing smoke up my ass, like super, super nice. And that freaked me out. So I've been talking to Greep. I thought like for sure I talked to Bobby too, and I got a really weird feeling from Bobby. It was like, oh yeah, Bobby probably doesn't want to vote Quacks, but just doesn't feel comfortable being the one to suggest it. I'm like, okay, that's great. And so yeah, so yeah, Bobby probably wants to change the vote off Quacks, but doesn't feel comfortable doing so. I saw Typo. I'm thinking Typo went to Bobby, Dash Dude, and now I thought Greeps wasn't involved. I thought maybe they went to Quacks, but no, I'm definitely sure that they went to Greeps because Greeps is lying to me because he's saying he hasn't heard from anyone outside the group chat when he DM'd me and asked how I individually was feeling about the vote. There's no way he only went to me to ask how I was individually feeling about the vote. That just doesn't make sense based off of what I know about Greep's social ability, unless he's only social with me. But like he's giving as much as I'm giving into this conversation, so he's pretty social. And everyone in the Scramblers was pretty social, so I just don't believe him. I feel like he's giving social to everyone. So this makes me very, very concerned. I think Creeples, Bobby, Dash Dude, and Typo are all voting something that is Not good for me. So that makes me think it's probably either Zoe or me. I think they're probably voting either Zoe or me, and that makes me very, very scared. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might confront Greeples and say, I'm gonna change the vote to Dash Dude. Maybe. Maybe, I'm not sure. This is hard. Okay, so my options are, I'm just like realizing this now during the call, so I haven't had time to think through this, but I'm realizing my options are I can go to Zoe and Fungus and tell them to vote Dash Dude with me, and then we have tie, me or Zoe with Dash Dude. And then we go to, and then I'd imagine they'd flip, right? I'd imagine Greeples, Bobby, and Typo would flip to vote out Dash Dude. I'd hope. I feel like they would. I wouldn't have to play my White Rock advantage because I'm probably being the one voted. So that's cool. Because I feel like if there was voting Fungus, Greeples, after talking to him, Greeples would have told me if it was Fungus. So that means it must be Zoe or me. My other option is to confront Greeples and, based off of their social connection, try to convince him against this. Yeah. All right. This is a Hail Mary. I have to reread everything before I say it because I'm going to have to say, dude, I know that Typo, Bobby, and Dash Dude are all voting differently. Or should I say me or Zoe? I'd have to make a guess. Who do I think they're more likely to vote? I feel like they're too nice to vote somebody out when they have COVID. So I think it's probably me. Shit. Okay, this really sucks. I'm gonna upload this. Talk to you guys later. Scramble time.